So I've met quite a few founders that are trying to create they call it a light OEM
Mm.
approach to new heavy equipment, right? So they're creating their own excavator of a certain size and they basically want to sell them, but then they want to try to fit in kind of like off the shelf parts and distribute them to kind of like white label dealerships all around the US and then try to run this lean operation. But when you really dig down in diligence with them, you realize there's a bunch of things that they lack. And one of them is, scale on the manufacturing side. You're like, okay, you just can't get manufacturing for cheaper than that would get just because of the sheer size of volume that they process. Then what happens next is that you need a trusted set of maintenance partners.
That's
and,
it.
It's like,
that's it.
It's break down really, really often.
Yeah.
And so you need to have people ready to serve. Otherwise, a customer will never rebuy again.
It is such a relationship business, Gabe.
Yeah.
And everywhere in the world. I mean, you have to trust that because look, we're not putting these on the highway. We are putting these machines in nasty applications, right? And I always told my engineering teams, I said, look, customers are going to find ways to break your machines that you never dreamt possible. They're going to find applications you didn't dream of, and they're going to break it. And when that happens, there's a dealer network that will take care of the customer first and come back to the OEM and ask for help later. And those are the kinds of relationships that really make the best OEMs win. Is it possible to do the light? It's kind of a Tesla model, right? We're going to order the car online and it's going to be so reliable that we don't have to have a big dealer network.
Maybe works on the highway in the dirt.
Hard, really hard. It's really going to be challenging. Yeah. I think that's a threat. If I'm doing a traditional SWOT analysis, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunity, threat kind of thing, it's certainly a threat that Caterpillar dealers or any OEM dealers are looking at. However, how do you attack that threat? By just maintaining the relationships that you've got and just, lavishing care on the customers that you have. It's, remember, it's 10 times easier to keep a customer than it is to get a new one.